Hello, friends. This is Milena from Tantra Alchemy of the Heart, and I'm here with you today to share the biggest mistake number 3 when practicing Tantra, when healing yourself, and when trying to manifest. And this is the mistake of mishmashing practices from different lineages. So, in the West, we're very prone to pick and choose what works for us because we actually think that we've read a book and we actually know what's going on. And the problem is that's the way the Western education is structured. So information is wisdom and knowledge. However, there is more into that than we can imagine because generally Tantra and yoga and Taoist practices are practices that are experiential, they're existential practices. You can't read them in a book. You have to learn through practicing them. And generally, it's great to have somebody to bounce back at the least, and at the best to have a guide or a teacher or somebody that actually has been through the path and they know the long-term consequences of what's being done. So if you are actually following practices from a specific lineage, it's good to have an idea about who's actually mastered that lineage in order to kind of have somebody to oversee things, to, in a sense, communicate with, and just to know where you're going. So in the West, it's a little different. We're both fascinated with gurus, and we also don't like them oftentimes. So more so, there's so many gurus that it's not clear how to choose who is the right person, how much do they know, how do you judge that. So with that said, I've been guilty myself of all of those elements, and I know a lot of people on the path have been guilty too. So generally, I have tried things from both Tantra and Taoism, and I have made my mistakes to do a bit too much and to mix things. And the result, I can tell you from my experience, is that you may impact your body, and that can vary anywhere from maybe not being able to sleep well, which is what happened in my case because of maybe releasing things and energy respectfully and experiences that needed to be processed in a little bit faster manner, maybe doing similar practices back to back when I needed more time to just be and integrate. So that will be part of my situation. But at the same time, I've also heard of people that have impacted their health for a while or for longer. In cases that I've heard, maybe they had some mental challenges, even like they became a bit deranged just because they were not doing properly the energy practices and they're mixing and matching things without understanding them. So, those are just some of the deeper and more surface implications that you might get at the more surface level. You might not even get anywhere by mixing and maxing things improperly. And at the deeper level, you actually might even get sick, bottom line. So, anyway, that's for me today. Looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow for another day of quick sharing. And in the meantime, I wish you a wonderful evening from Vancouver. And if you like the channel and what I'm sharing, feel free to subscribe, like, and share the love.